Hey there, you guys. I am hanging out waiting for Robert Gardner to jump on. We are going to talk about some of his latest projects and also his contribution to the 2018 Massage and Spa Resource Fund. So it looks like he's adding right now. Hang on one second, you guys. I'm going to pop the link to the bundle in the comments so you can check that out. Let's see. It does say that he's adding. Might just be taking a minute. I know Robert's got some great new stuff going on with
There we go.
Reboot. Hey, there you are. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Let me just get this link added to the comments. Okay. Close that down. So, tell us what you've been up to lately.
I think much like you, busy and trying to learn how to delegate.
Yes, very important. Every time I message you, I think Robert needs an assistant.
Yeah, there's this interesting thing that's going on right now where my teaching practice is growing.
Yes.
But the teaching practice isn't like all of my revenue streams. So it's like I still see clients and I want to be able to maintain like an active ongoing practice, but focus more on this. But it takes time to be able to build up enough classes and revenue and whatever to be able to kind of change focus a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Can you hang on one quick second? Sorry, I had my fan on and I couldn't hear you very well. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, I did that for 3 years when I started building up my teaching. And then I finally got to the point where I was like, okay, I've got to pick. And it was for me, it was very hard to pick because I love seeing clients.
It was hard to choose between the two?
Yeah. It was hard to give up my clients, even though I knew that was the direction I wanted to go.
Yeah.
So
I have a tendency to work on people in chronic pain. So
so they get done.
People who are looking for just maintenance aren't really my bread and butter. So over time, it's sort of like I help people with stuff more like medical conditions almost. And when they get over that, then I've got new people coming in who are having some other problem.
Yeah.
But I find it more challenging in sessions. So it works okay. It's just the juggling is challenging because it's like classes, clients, and retail.
Yeah.
When I hear therapists say, "Oh, just running a practice is hard," I'm like, "What?"
But you've got classes, clients, retail, and an entire online membership. So tell us about that.
Oh, the subscription service was just a manifestation of my teaching. I couldn't make workbooks and DVDs fast enough. People are still asking questions about what's the difference between Reboot, what's the difference between Thai massage.
Right.
And I go, okay, listen, Bruce Lee studied Wing Chun, and then he took the footwork from fencing and grappling and other arts and created Jeet Kune Do. Right. That's what Reboot is. It's like Thai massage will always be the foundation, but as I was leading students through, the problem is you're teaching a physical art. And when you teach a physical art, for a lot of us, we think you can't really learn massage online. Right. It has to be something you feel. But I knew that for video production and distribution, it was much easier, for instance, for us to press a button, communicate with people. So in the subscription service, what I do primarily is I record my classes in their entirety and upload that bulk footage. Then I also supplement by allowing students into a private Facebook group where they can ask questions and I can give them answers. I do regular Facebook Lives to interact with them, give them more feedback about marketing. So as much as I'm teaching this crazy body work, I'm also helping them with the business portion of like building their practices wherever it is they want to go. I just found that the subscription model worked well because it allowed people this real vault and library of information. And they could just access it at their ease. And if they had questions, I could always steer them to particular videos in that library.
Well, it makes it very affordable because to me, it's almost like everybody's buying a little share of the entire program.
Yeah.
So
also the program becomes more valuable over time because we keep adding content to it.
Yeah.
I think I totaled it up to date, and it was up to 207 hours worth of video instructional content. And I don't have any plans on slowing down. If anything, I'm trying to figure out, because we upload so much bulk footage, I'm trying to figure out how to pare down to very like specific condition protocols to give them more nuanced information.
Yeah, because I was going to say with that much, I can see somebody coming in and saying, okay, where do I start? What do I do first?
And we organized it. I went through it and combed through it, took all the same footage and went, okay, beginner table technique, beginner mat technique, intermediate table, you know, and then like specific condition, 30-minute treatment sessions for this, you know. We just continue to add more. And that was how the carpal tunnel class came up as well. I needed information, and it was packaging that content in a very different, specific way to be able to allow the nationals to approve it for CE credit.
Yeah, they're a little picky.
Well, you know, I deal with enough states. Everybody's got their own rules, so I go, "What do you need?"
I know. Well, everybody keeps asking me, "Is this class approved? Is that class approved?" I'm like, "No," but just because I hate jumping through the hoops and I'm procrastinate about it. So, okay, so with the carpal tunnel class, can you give us some more detail on what they're going to get if they get that class through the bundle?
The carpal tunnel class was a manifestation of my work over the years. I deal with so many massage therapists that are hurting their hands from working long hours. And that's a very challenging thing for me psychically and energetically, because massage therapists go to school to help people. If I poll students in class, it's like, why did you go into massage school? Why did you go into the industry? To help
99% people. To help people.
Yeah, and it's never, very rarely is it, I wanted to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So when therapists are hurting themselves trying to help people with physical problems, I'm like, listen, there's something wrong. There's something fundamentally like askew here. So the first class I put out, I said, let me go into more specific detail about what I see as arm and hand pain. I reference carpal tunnel syndrome specifically, but it's more just general, just arm and hand pain from overuse. So I went through and I said, oh, great. Yeah, I started shooting footage, and then I realized, oh, I'm shooting it on the mat because that's where I work. I said, the therapists are going to want table. And then it dawned on me, the best way for me to package the course was in 3 parts. So they get table-based work, showing how I'm working on chronic, you know, hand and arm pain. They get mat-based work, because if they do the mat-based component, they go, oh, this is what he's doing with the body mechanics. This is how it's different. And then the third portion was self-care, which means I show the therapist how to work on their own hands and arms to be able to relieve tension, because then they feel it, and they also have the capacity to do regular maintenance on themselves.
Oh, well, that's awesome. I was just going to ask if it had, you know, if you could do that on yourself. So that's wonderful.
It's just like massage. It's not as good if you're doing it yourself, but it allows a therapist, especially somebody who works at a job where they just have to keep grinding out sessions. It gives them something they can do other than just sinking their arms in ice baths. Yeah,
it's definitely good. If you need it, it's great in a pinch to be able to work on your own problems. So with the table work, I mean, it's something that people could start just incorporating into their regular massage sessions pretty easily.
The subscription and then the CE class, there's a model I go with where I sometimes wanted to flip the industry upside down. Like I used to joke about putting a stick of dynamite under the table and go, hold on, class, I'll start in a minute.
Yeah.
And what I've since done is I've switched that where I start them on the table, And then progressively they go, oh, this is why it keeps talking about the mat. There's something about the physics involved that makes it different. So if I make it easy for the student to start with the table, to integrate it quickly tomorrow, like they can watch an hour and go, oh, wow, this is good. They're more likely to continue on and then try the other components and keep working.
Yeah, it's definitely always easier just to start where you're comfortable.
Yeah.
And start incorporating those bits and pieces. So, so now Reboot is not just your subscription program, right?
So we call it right now the Reboot Insiders Club, but the Reboot Insiders Club is just our vault of information and then access to our private Facebook group. We can change names, but the Reboot Insiders Club is like the people who are working with me to access that information. We made the carpal tunnel class its own CE class through the NCBPMB, so it was just more succinct.
Okay. So you guys, if you buy the bundle this week, you get not only that carpal tunnel class, but 2 of my CE classes and 1 from Laura Allen, plus 8 or 10 other valuable courses and ebooks, especially on marketing, which is something so many therapists struggle with. You got any quick marketing tips?
Marketing. So again, in my teaching, I was teaching body work, and then I've quickly realized the problem wasn't with the body work. The body work the therapist already had was good enough for them to sell money, help people. I mean, it can be refined and improved just like any of our work can.
Yeah.
The problem they had was the business building. Then it was trying to figure out, how do I roll in information related to marketing and business to help them? It's very challenging because everybody's business and situation can be so radically different, whether you work in private practice, you work in a massage envy and you take side clients, you see people for soothe and zeal. 9 times out of 10, I'm usually trying to encourage the students, just because I think it's the easiest way to go, I'm usually encouraging them to make video content.
Yeah.
The reason I like that is because you said, hey, Robert, are you ready? And I went, sure. And we pressed the button on the phone. I have digital distribution worldwide doing it. If I can get them strategically to start thinking about an overall marketing plan that includes video production, it means website, social media, connection, online networking, in-person events, lead capture, which is to say, get their email address.
Yeah.
Whatever platforms you use, whatever website you have to be steering them to your social media, steering them to your website, kind of funneling them to a sale. I think primarily what I do is I just encourage students in an ongoing way to like look at their business and what's the low-hanging fruit. What's the quickest, easiest way to get some new clients in and turn those clients into regular clients?
So to get your stuff out to as many people as possible.
And that's why I think an ongoing ticker tape of video, because we are local, it lets people, friends and family, clients, colleagues check us out.
Yeah. And share. People will want to share and be like, hey, this is my massage therapist. You know, check this out. This is, you know, hey, so-and-so, you should go here. I find a lot of people, even in my, you know, my marketing boot camps and things, it's like they just have this hump that they can't get over to make a video.
Yeah.
What do you think is going on there? Because I mean, I know my first videos were crap. They were terrible.
Yeah, here's what I think part of it is. I've had students in class ask me, because I focus so much on video production, they'll say, how did you get over the fear?
Yeah.
And I was like, what fear? And they're like, well, like, were you afraid people would criticize you? And fundamentally, this was the point. I feared poverty. I didn't care if you called me fat. I didn't care if you criticized my technique. I didn't care if you argued with me. It's like, even if you didn't like it, but you at least commented, Facebook takes that comment and says, this video is important, show it to more people.
Right. Yeah.
So I think there's a self-esteem component. When I talk to students again and again, I see it and go, oh, they're afraid of being seen.
Yeah.
They're afraid of people paying attention and then criticizing them somehow. And then we have to have this conversation about haters, because there's a lot of people who are, couch warriors who are sitting down doing nothing. And you will post your video in Massage Entrepreneurs and somebody will complain about it. And I go, hey, thank you for your feedback.
Yeah.
That's my entire comment.
Well, yeah. And, and commenting back is only going to get you more views. So, but I've been doing video pretty regularly for about 4 years. And I can count on one hand the number of times people have actually been mean. So I'd say it's pretty unusual. Honestly, I think people are sitting there thinking, wow, that's pretty cool, that they put themselves out there like that.
There's something about it's not just having the video production capacity to press a button.
Right.
There's something that it tells your audience something that you think what you're saying is important enough to record it.
Yeah. And a lot of times that can be the problem. Like, oh, I feel like I'm just saying the same thing all the time. Or, people don't want to hear this from me. It's not unique enough or special enough.
What does Coke keep telling you? Is it the same message?
Yeah. For 100 years, right?
It's but it's a ticker tape. It's like you've already picked whether you drink Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah.
And that ticker tape keeps rolling in the background. That's what video production is. Sometimes they'll pay more attention. Yeah. You'll have diehard hardcore fans. My mom will come on all the time, into the lives, like, hey, baby.
You still there? Well, hopefully we can spread the word about video. It actually gets to the point where it's really fun. You get over that. I went through different phases, being really nervous, talking too fast, different kind of phases, and now I'm just to where I'm comfortable.
Yeah,
video.
There's something about not Hollywood video, not polished. There's something about the rawness and the sort of what people would say it's the authenticity.
Yeah. Because it's just like you're hanging out with a friend, or people right now. They're in my house, they're in your house, hanging out with us. It's kind of cool. So, well, thank you so much for participating in the bundle again. I love to put together these big projects.
Sure. Thank you for making it easy. Every time it comes around, I'm like, oh, okay, I got a juggle. Okay, add another ball.
Yes.
To make sure I can do it, but you managed to streamline it enough so that the process of collaborating isn't challenging.
Well, good. Yeah. Well, and I don't know. I keep saying this is the final bundle because I have a bunch of other ideas and things I want to work on, but we'll see. So you guys check out the link. It's in the top comment of this video, and I'm going to share this all around. Another great thing about doing video that I love is you can recycle it.
Yeah.
So now this can go out to my email list. It can go different places. I could even repost it in a month or two. So that's one thing I love about creating all the video content.
Yeah, it's only been in the last year or so that we really started repackaging some, but we haven't reached a larger scale of doing that just yet. It gets mind-boggling after a while how much you can actually produce if you work at it consistently.
Well, I think you would need a full-time person just doing that. And I'm not anywhere near being able to have that.
That would like a full-time job for 15 hours a week pay, I'll definitely hire you.
Right. But all these people I see that put out so much content, I don't know, Gary Vee or somebody like that, it's like they have a full-time person.
Oh, they have multiple
Yes.
people working on that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm lucky if I can get it out to my email and share it a few places, and then it's probably in the archives forever. So, Well, good to talk to you, and I'm sure I'll be talking with you again sometime in the next year or so.
Cool. If I can help with anything, let me know.
Okay, appreciate it. Have a great night.
You too. Bye.